Adjustment on the jump shot. Archie can make that shot. That time really elevated, got good extension, knocks it down.
Reid to the basket.
Big fella moving without the basketball. Watch this. See, post up, didn't get it, continues to go low. No one's able to stop that. You cannot stop the big fella when most teams are going to be able to get that shot. Wake Forest's length is too big for them, too long, too athletic.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice.
Reid to Hildreth.
Well, they've got to stop turning the basketball over if you're copping if you think you can get back in this. They've got 16 turnovers.
Efton Reid.
Big fella.
Snaps a 4+ minute drought for the Demon Deacons.
Nice.
This is the final tune-up before the showdown against Michigan on Sunday afternoon in Greensboro, and Efton Reid III gets the scoring started 19 seconds in.
A little different from what you saw Monday night at Wake Forest, where there's a lot of perimeter shots. They like to push the pace as best they can, and then come back and play solid defense while only one shot.
Efton Reid up and under.
Just settle down, run your offense, be patient. Don't force anything. Shots will come if you run. There we go.
Beautiful pass, and Reid finds Salas for the stuff.
Great recognition by the big fella.
Harris now looking for somebody to run something. 7 to shoot. Johnson to Reid. Count the basket and the foul for Efton Reid III.
Reid was working for good position a moment ago in the high spot. Continued his battle inside.
The Yale transfer. Efton Reid looking to back down on Wolf. Nice feed. Harris will lay it in.
And a great cut by Juke Harris along the baseline. Upstate in the ball game.
I had already credited Wake with a 6-point lead, but it's back to 2. Efton Reid counting plus the foul after he just returned following Abbas's second.
Really been impressed this season, whether he scores or not, a long time ago. My goodness, Mr. Jens.
Juke Harris, open look in the corner. That's money.
That's a good look right there. Salisbury's finest.
Fredrickson feeds the post. Reid over Helterhoff for 2 plus the foul.
Watch Ding a moment ago off the inbound sit.
Salas takes the handoff, looking high. Reid throws it down.
The Deeks are stepping up when they have to. Throw it up lob. Big fella finishes.
Catamount start out. Man-to-man. Efton Reid the spin and the finish.
Well on his way to challenging that here this afternoon. Tyler Johnson, a backup point guard for Wake, is out of the floor. Number 8 giving chase.
Beadle blocked. Wonderful help defense by Efton Reid.
Reid just followed him down the lane. And he just...
Johnson attacks along the baseline.
Ooh, what a pass.
Wraparound pass.
And the throwdown by Efton Reid.
But whatever's the problem with his wrist or his hand, he does a nice job catching the ball right there.
Yeah, it was just a toss. Get back off the trap.
Freeman flips it inside. Tough catch, but a better block.
Might have got a foul that time. Look, watch this. Goes inside, and then the lob. And just might have got that left hand.
Hildreth over to Salas. Inside to Reid. Efton, count it.
I love it. I love it. Big guys fighting through pressure. A pass like it too. Big guy club. Watch this catch.
Another block by Reid from behind on Hutchins.
Outside defense good.
Hildreth for 2.
Started his college career at Gonzaga. Now he feeds the post to Reid, who's got a size advantage on the freshman Majstorovic. Into the lane for an easy 2.
You got it.
That's the thing. Salas he's going to have a height advantage with just about anybody who's guarding him. Nice 2-man game that time. Just this is you know, the game can be pretty.
How about the game turned in today by Cooper Flagg against Notre Dame? 42 points for the uber-talented freshman. Oh, my goodness, underneath the big man, Reid.
Reid here, right here. Look, just taking his time, not rushing. Joe Bay's too little. Finish.
He got to the free throw line, something he does very well. Hildreth over to Reid, going hard at Reno, and one.
Wow, nice court vision, sharing the basketball, and then big Reid, 250-pound 7'1", putting that left shoulder right into the shot.
Position to play in the NCAA tournament. I'm wondering if Hunter's put a little too much thought process into this game.
Reid rolling to the 10 and slamming that one down. He has 6.
You see the post feed, Reid has a run, and then immediately finds the camera after the finish.
And the heart of the ACC tonight. Wake Forest looking for their 15th win. Dumped off for Reid. The cut. Spillers with a slam!
Basketball to Efton Reid. In the middle of the paint, a nice fire from Salas. Even nicer fire from Efton Reid to Spillers, who finishes off with the highlight slam.
Johnson steps back for a triple. Can't nail that. Reid with a big rebound, straight up and one. He'll be headed to the line
for a foul, but because of the fact that he held the screen, it left Malawach on the backside. Efton Reid just rolled in. He had defensive rebounding position when the shot went up.
We're trying to pull it together. Get it along the baseline, going in strong and denied by Reid. He shut him down. Big time block. Salas looking for the save, and he stepped on the line. It'll go back over to Duke.
Man, that's one of those unique opportunities.
But it's all about the field goal shooting. It's all about the turnovers. The energy, the effort points. The Louisville Cardinals have won every aspect of the game.
But it's a good tag from the weak side.
And now Reid's going to pick up Dunn back in there with 2 fouls. Dunn drives around him, and the help came from Spillers.
Johnson ran out of room. Now Reid turns. Nice move with the left.
With Reid, we've seen him catch the ball, deep post touches. You know, with all of this, the positioning of the post play is so important.
Wilkinson lost it. Here comes Salas. And a nice finish at the rim. Neither team can get much separation, Coach.
No, it's been a well-played game.
What a shovel pass to Efton Reid, who finishes. Johnson lost his footing. Now into Reid. Count the hoop, and Reid will go to the free throw line. It is hard to defend 7 feet.
And what you're seeing right now, Wake is doing a really nice job. First of all, they're getting the stops and allowing only.
Well, that's what they like to do. Leonard Hamlin will tell you, your 5 may be better than my 5, but my 10 are better than your 10.
Salas drifting, missing, rebound, and a putback dunk for Reid. Salas, Reid, nice pass. Spillers is open, and he snaps the net.
That's only a nice pass because Spillers made that basket. With you and out of the game, you ought to see if you can get Reid down low.
Underneath, Reid, right on cue. A two-handed slam. Florida State length has been bothersome here in the second half. They're the second tallest team in the country. Hildreth, a jump stop, and a jump from Reid.
Now, if you're going to get that kind of shot, you take it. Now you're gone.
2 feet, and watch this jump stop from Hildreth.
And it's a great cut by Reid. Again, you're thinking about, okay, we might want to be holding it for the last shot unless they give us something that we can manage. And certainly you're going to take a dunk no matter what time it is, because now the
Hildreth switched on to Middlebrooks. Hill comes over to double. Hildreth's in trouble. Tried to throw it off Hill. The ball stays in bounds. A cutting Reid somehow powers it through.
Throws it off the defender, gets it back, and Efton Reid cuts.
57 is usually good enough to win it.
Well, before the game was 60. Whoever got the 61st won. Usually that was Virginia.
Efton Reid, tough take on the inside to cut it to 5.
It's all the pressure that you have to go win the game in Cameron at that point. But it doesn't matter because I don't think the Notre Dame game or the Georgia Tech game will be easy.
Efton Reid, a grown man move. Reid forced that one up there. Got it back and throws it down. His final home game. And he's working hard to try and get his team a win.
He is done for the tournament most likely. However, I'm sure Cooper will do everything.
Slam by Spillers.